A new downtown business opened this week, providing opportunities for small shops to sell their wares in old-fashioned surroundings.
Some classic middle of July Alabama weather in store. We'll have the complete 7-day forecast coming up. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham. A ribbon-cutting ceremony was held at Kress Mercantile in downtown Anniston this afternoon, marking the return of retail business to the historic building. The structure was renovated a couple of years ago and has been used as an event space in the meantime. But co-owner Andrew Kohler said that they had always planned to restore the business and use it as a retail space with numerous small shops.
This is really what the Kress was meant to be. It was created to be a retail establishment. It was what we knew we wanted it to be ultimately when we bought it. So this is always the plan. We just needed one of us to retire and something we got to do first. So that they could be here every day for a store. So the Kress Grand Ballroom was fun, well lasting, and I hope many of you got to enjoy that.
The aim of the development is to bring together a curated selection of local vendors offering such goods as artworks, clothing, gifts, and other vintage items. Kohler says they hope to create a unique shopping experience that supports small businesses and encourages community engagement. After failing to find a buyer 2 years ago, the St. Clair County Commission is putting its old jail property in Pell City back up for sale. According to media reports, that jail has been empty since 2023 when a new jail was built. The commission is again marketing the building, which housed 150 inmates, for what it calls a reasonable offer. The jail was built in 1939 and underwent a major renovation in 1992. County officials admit it needs about $50,000 worth of roof repairs, and other renovations would be required to use it as anything other than a jail. When we come back, more locally sourced materials are now being used on state park building projects in Alabama.
Big dreams deserve a strong foundation. Whether you're starting a business, building a backyard shop, or just need more space, Waldrop Metal Buildings is ready to help. Every project is built to fit your vision, your style, and your budget. Let's bring that dream to life. Call Waldrop today. Summer is heating up, and so are the prices at Buster Miles Kia. Check out the 2025 Kia K4 and K5 up to $3,000 off. At Buster Miles Kia, there is no dealer addendum or surprise add-ons. You get the best deal on the first quote every time. Plus, a lifetime powertrain warranty on all new vehicles with finance. Come in and check out the hot deals at Buster Miles Kia, Highway 21 in Anniston.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
The Alabama Department of Conservation and Natural Resources is in the process of upgrading, renovating, and enhancing its 21 state parks. Department officials say they're working to use Alabama-sourced materials as much as possible on this $228 million project. The latest development is a deal to use ductile iron pipe manufactured in Alabama for these projects. Conservation Commissioner Chris Blankenship says his department will spend about $44 million improving water and sewer lines in the parks, and most of that material will come from 3 companies in Alabama: U.S. Pipe, American Cast Iron Pipe Company, and McWane Cast Iron Pipe Company. Blankenship said that the use of Alabama-made products in state parks goes far beyond those pipes. For instance, he said that the Cheaha State Park is getting a total makeover, highlighting Alabama's forest products. The state specified that a new hotel under construction at the state's highest point must use mass timber construction and cross-laminated panels with timber that was sustainably harvested and milled in Alabama. The new hotel at the Cheaha State Park is expected to be open sometime next spring. The most recent class of local business leaders taking part in the GETUP Anniston program graduated last night. The educational program is conducted twice a year by Main Street Anniston with help from other local groups and volunteers. It offers classes on a variety of business-oriented topics with an emphasis on starting and running a new company in downtown Anniston. Last night's graduation program featured representatives from the Calhoun County Area Chamber and Visitor Center who talked about that organization's networking opportunities and long-term benefits. GETUP Anniston offers 2 semesters each year to equip local entrepreneurs with the tools, resources, and support they need to succeed. Anyone interested in the next session can find out more information about it by going to mainstreet@annistonowl.gov. Local vendors are getting ready to take part in a nationwide event next month that will start in East Alabama. Details when we return.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We're available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
The 2025 edition of the world's longest yard sale will begin in less than a month in Gadsden and stretch 690 miles north to Addison, Michigan. Officially known as the 127 yard sale, it begins August 7th and runs through August the 10th. This will be the 39th consecutive year that the event, featuring hundreds of thousands of yard salers and vendors, has been held. The sale has been known to attract international interest as tourists and media focus on the unique event. The sale, which includes stops in Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, and Michigan, takes place the first Thursday through Sunday in August each year. The 127 yard sale began in 1987. Officials in Jamestown, Tennessee, planned this event to encourage travelers to bypass interstate highways in favor of scenic routes that would take them through rural communities and allow them to experience what the small towns and cities have to offer. This route features state parks, historical attractions, scenic drives, waterfalls, hiking and biking trails, rivers, lakes, train rides, horseback riding, fishing, bluegrass music, arts and crafts, festivals, and more. John Holder is standing by in the Pool Doctor Weather Center with your weekend forecast.
Mike, the weekend brings more heat and storms. We'll break down the rain percentages and tell you the forecast for the entire weekend for all of East Alabama next.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family. EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below. This segment of EAN Local Weather is brought to you by Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville. Personal, professional, quality.
Here's the EAN weather cam, Quintard Avenue in Anniston. A lot of sunshine out there, a few clouds. Had a few storms around earlier in the afternoon across East Alabama, but for the most part, classic July weather. As we are bearing down on the middle part of July, we're experiencing that kind of weather. 89 for the high today, right about the average, 70 for the low this morning. Again, right where we should be for the 11th day of July here in Alabama. Coming up tonight, we'll continue with a few of those scattered showers and thunderstorms out there during the evening. Chance of rain in any one location as we move through the night. Only about 1 in 3 will drop down to 69 for the low tonight. Coming up tomorrow, more of the same, really the same kind of weather we've had for the last several days is in the forecast for your Saturday coming up. We'll be dry in the morning at 9 a.m., very warm, 78 degrees. Looks like we'll be dry at lunchtime, but very warm at 88 degrees. And then tomorrow afternoon, by about 3 o'clock, we'll have a 50-50 chance of showers and thunderstorms in your backyard. And the high tomorrow creeping back up into the 90s after a couple of days in the 80s, 91 for the high tomorrow afternoon. Here's the 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama, and you'll see 90s, 70s, and about a 30% chance of a shower or thunderstorm. That's the average coming up over the next several days. This is the time of year where the forecast just doesn't change very much. A 50% chance of showers tomorrow. Then we're back down to about a 1 in 3 chance of a shower every day. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Highs creeping back up into the low 90s, nighttime lows in the low 70s. Maybe an increase in the rain chances in about a week or so by next Thursday or Friday. But again, not a whole lot of changes coming up. The temperatures varying by 2 or 3 degrees. The nighttime lows may be changing a couple of degrees. The rain percentages may be changing by 10 or 20%. But basically, not a whole lot of changes coming up in the forecast for the next several days. As we look at this graphic coming up showing how things are going to be warming up over the weekend here in East Alabama, it is going to be a great week to be by the pool. The Pool Doctor Weather Center is going to be hot this week coming up. We have got temperatures, as you can see here, at Anniston warming from the 80s into the 90s. Approaching the mid-90s by the middle part of next week. Same thing here in Gadsden, 80s to mid-90s. We're going to be looking at heat index values next week that could be approaching 100 degrees. With these temperatures approaching the mid-90s and with still the humidity not going anywhere, again, we could have heat index values approaching 100 degrees or maybe over that by the middle part of next week here in East Alabama. Good time to make sure that pool's in good shape. Check out the folks with the Pool Doctor. They'll take care of you and make sure that pool is in good shape because a lot of folks are going to be using that next week. I'll be back here tomorrow morning with your Saturday weather at a glance, and we'll be with you throughout the weekend here. We'll have your Sunday morning breakfast forecast right here and your Monday morning breakfast forecast as well. And coming up next, Mike will be back with more local news after the break.
At Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville, we believe a great pool is where the best memories are made. Family cookouts, sunny afternoons, kids laughing and splashing, it all starts with a pool that's clean, clear, and ready for fun. That's where we come in. From trusted Pentair products to the cutting-edge BeatBot cleaners, plus top quality chemicals and fun accessories, we've got everything you need to keep your pool perfect. Visit Pool Doctor today, where pool care meets family care.
Before we go tonight, we want to tell you about a very special summer program. Parker Memorial Baptist Church is bringing music, drama, and fun together this summer with its annual Music Day Camp happening July 14th through the 18th. The camp is open to children who have completed grades 1 through 6, and for a $25 registration fee, participants will spend the week learning an entire musical, complete with solos, drama, and choreography. Camp runs daily from 8:30 a.m. to noon, and all the hard work will culminate with a Friday night performance where the children will showcase the full production of Life School Musical. Parents can register online at parkermemorial.com or in person at the church through Tuesday, July 15th. It's a fun, faith-filled week of creativity and connection that promises to leave kids with lasting memories and a few new stage skills. Thanks for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We're here every weeknight with the latest news, sports, and weather coverage. We'll see you back here Monday for your news on your schedule.